Hi there, this is part 2 to creating your own custom ribbon, such as this coming soon ribbon. So if you haven't seen part 1, please go visit part 1. Get that highlighted. I'm going to create the text layer above here. Say text. And I'm going to just click in there. It's too small. Coming soon. Let's highlight that. I'm going to click on my shift. I'm going to hold the shift key down and get that corner, tap it, and then drag it. Coming soon. Now that's not really a font that I want. Let's try something else. Oh, and look at that, I have soon on the next layer. So I need to take that soon out. I'm going to hold the shift key down, tap, and drag. Still not the font that I want. I'm going to go over here and Bebas. It looks like they're using Bebas in this right here. So I got Bebas. Actually not identical, but pretty close. And I like Bebas anyway. And they have more space in between their lettering. So let's add a little more space. If we want to have a stronger font, we can go like that. So that's not too bad. That's I think it's a little too big. There we go. Double click. And let's do another layer. Soon. I'm going to highlight both of these. Center them. Center. They don't look like they're centered. Maybe soon has a space. Let's zoom in to do some fine detail. Doesn't look like it, but yeah, okay. I like to use guides to help me. See, this is a guide and it'll disappear when I render this in a JPEG format. If you want to use a guide, you can find it at here under View, a new guide, vertical. So you can go vertical or you can go horizontal. We'll say OK. See, there's another one. You can use as many guides as you want. They're very helpful. And then you can also just hide them or delete them. But I use guides all the time to line things up as best as possible. Let's see if I have that in strong. I do. Okay. Drag. Good. All right. So I like the way that is. I'm going to put that in a group folder. Then I'm going to put it in the center. Select that and control center. Well, it's centered, so if I didn't center it, it'd be over there. See? So I had it pretty good. Centered on. Okay, now let's say we want some stars. I think those need to be thicker, don't you think? No, it's too big, huh? Yeah, we'll take off the bold. Okay, alright, let's do with the stars. Let's create another group folder and get some stars. Where'd you go? I'm looking right past it. I know it. I know I must be looking right through it. Oh, it's in here somewhere. I got a lot of shapes, as you can see. I love my shapes. Sometimes I just look right on past them. I don't want to use this one. Oh, there's one. Oh, there you are right there in the corner. Okay, so I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to hold down my shift key. That'll keep it balanced, going both ways. See, I'll show you what happens when I don't hold my shift key down. See, it's kind of distorted. So the shift key helps me to keep it balanced or even both ways. I zoom in. So most of the time I use the shift key when I'm doing shapes. Not always, but most time I do. Now I'm going to create a clone of this. I'm going to drag it down. Move it over here. Now our little example has a smaller star, so I'm going to make this one a little smaller. I'm going to hold down the shift key, click on a corner and drag. Double click. Now I just want to move it a little bit to the side, and I'm going to clone that same exact small star, and I'm going to move it over on the other side. Now I want to grab all of those stars and balance them out. See, if they weren't balanced, it'd be like that. But that's nice balance. I guess it did a good job. Yep. And then I want to make sure that those two small stars, let's see, select and control key, and then I'm going to make sure that they're aligned. Yep, they're aligned just right. Okay, good. Great. So I'm going to name this group stars. Oops, I said starts. Double click, stars, enter, hide it. Let's see, oops, double click. I'm going to clone this whole group and bring it down here. I'm going to turn. Now for an even turn, do 180. 180. See up here. Let's do, what did I do? I guess I did it and accepted it. Yeah. I don't know why it gave me that warning sign. Okay, so let's center these all out together. They look like they already are, but let's just make sure that they are. Yep, those are stars. Oh, this is on the wrong layer. Drag. Okay, I got my stars. I'm gonna use my control key. Then center. See, that centered better. Now maybe we want to drag these coming soon down more evenly. Using my control and clicking on them. Bring it down a little bit just with my keyboard with the arrow down, just for little nudges. Double click to get out of there. Let's hide those guides. Move them over here out of the way. And I'd say that's pretty close. Now if I wanted to maybe bring in the font, let's see, make it a little bit shorter, like that, or maybe even this one. Control Z will undo if you don't like it. And nudge it over. That looks good to me. Zoom out. So I have myself a coming soon. And again, I can play around with it. If it's not exactly how I want it to look, then there's your options. So let's see how that looks. See there? And I have that. Let's create a group. We're going to drag that stars, coming soon, drag it up into the group. Ribbon. That's what I did up here on this ribbon. See, that's what I did. Okay. And the background, I want the background on the ribbon. Oh, but it's in the wrong place. Where'd you go? This needs to go up there. And I want that in there too. Okay, now if you want to create some different sizes, clone, let's hide what we had. Click on one of the corners. You hold down your shift key to keep it the even sizes both ways. Da-da-da-da-da. See, smaller. And so we'll need to expand that. We'll just open this up, grab that. Now we have ourselves a coming soon sign ribbon. See? And we can decide which one we want. And there you go, your own coming soon ribbon. Now we're going to delete these.